Air drying can be a hit or a miss. I don't have time for that. So I thought, instead of trying to force myself to figure this thing out, why don't I just perfect what I'm already good at? So, if you want to learn how to safely dry your hair with the hair dryer, then keep watching. Welcome to Lady Rette. My name is Rette Makoli, and if it's your first time joining me here on this channel, I encourage you to subscribe right now. I do videos about relaxed hair, wigs occasionally, and coming up soon, some beauty stuff as well. So keep an eye out for that. So make sure that you are subscribed and you click that notification bell. Also, if there's a topic that you would like me to do a video on, comment down below, tell me. My channel is fairly new, so all ideas are welcome. So as you probably read from the title of this video, I'm going to show you how I safely dry my hair using my hair dryer. So first and foremost, I do this on wash day. Basically, first I shampooed my hair using Amla oil volumizing shampoo. Actually, it's called Mera Amla volumizing shampoo. And then I use the Mera Amla volumizing conditioner, and I basically detangled. I divided my hair into 4 sections, put the conditioner, detangled, and then I left it in a shower cap for the whole day this time because I wanted to really get that heat in from my scalp and let the product like work its way into the hair. And my hair was really soft afterwards. I find that very necessary because this shampoo does have sulfates, so even though it does a really good job at cleansing your hair, it can also like remove a lot of moisture, which is why this comes in really handy. I actually have a video on me using the whole set with the oil in another video, which I will link somewhere up there, or if you're on mobile you can find it in the description box, and you can see my whole wash day routine using all of the Mera Amla products with the shampoo, the conditioner, and the hair oil. Around night time, I rinsed off the deep conditioner, and then this is where we get to the fun part. Yay, we're gonna dry my hair. Well, for me the fun part is the conditioning. I just love detangling so much. It's actually fun. I don't know about other people, but detangling relaxed hair is actually kind of relaxing with the comb going through past the edges and then your scalp. So relaxing. But anyway, firstly I started off by using my wide tooth comb to just comb through all of my hair, because after I rinsed it, it was kind of like, after I took out all the sectioning clips and I rinsed the conditioner out, my hair was kind of like all in this, almost like piled up on top of my head. I try to rinse my hair in one direction, that way when I'm drying it, it's not all tangled again, because otherwise then you would have wasted your time doing all of that detangling. So I took my wide tooth comb and I just combed through all of my hair, make sure it's all down in one direction. I made a part down the middle, that way my hair is divided evenly so it's ready for hair drying. Next, this is what we're going to use to protect our hair from possible heat damage. Well, actually 2 things are going to contribute to that. First of all, I picked up this heat protectant, which we're going to use. It's the TRESemme heat defense spray. This is what it looks like. This is the 100ml one, which is travel friendly, but since we're not going anywhere, I have it because there were only like 3 of these left on the shelf. I bought 2. There is a bigger bottle which is like has like a kind of spray thingy on top. That was like completely out of stock where I went to buy this. So I will be keeping an eye out for that, but I have 2 of these little ones, which makes it 200ml. So anyway, this is a heat protectant, and it claims that it can prevent damage. It can prevent up to 82% less damage. Now that is a very bold claim. Keep watching this video to see if that claim really held up. So I sprayed this all over my hair in generous amounts, and then I sprayed some on my palm, rubbed my hands together, and just worked my way through all of my hair to make sure that my hair is nicely coated in this heat protectant. Then with my hair dryer on the lowest setting, I used my wide tooth comb again to just comb my way through. I always follow the comb with the hair dryer. So I'll have the hair dryer on my left and the comb on my right because I'm right-handed. So I need a little more power on the combing hand because my hair is wet and need just a little more effort there. So I always follow the comb with my hair dryer on the lowest setting. That's very, very important. I've only ever used the highest setting on my hair dryer like once, and that was not even on my hair. I think I was hurrying to go somewhere and I needed to dry some socks or something. Yeah. That's it. I never ever use the highest setting on my hair. No matter how busy I am, I will make sure that when I do my wash day, I have nothing else to do that day. You do not want to rush anything when it comes to your hair, especially when it comes to things like detangling and drying. Whenever there's a comb involved, you do not want to be rushing equals breakage. I'm very big on retaining length. That's like very important to me, and in order to do that, you have to reduce breakage, which is where the heat protectant and the hair dryer on the lowest setting comes in. Now once my hair is kind of not too dry, just almost dry, like I can still feel the scalp is like slightly damp, then I switch over to this comb. Now this comb, I think I picked it up from Dischem. It's by Basics, and if you look really closely, it's got like these zigzags which are supposed to kind of help with navigating through textured hair. So as you can see, the bristles aren't straight, they're very zigzag, and I found this like really helpful. I didn't get any breakage at all. Okay, I did get some, like a few strands, but I switched to this comb that way my hair can go through like smaller teeth, which gets it even more straight. I actually learned this technique from my mom. That's how she always does my hair. She starts with a big comb and then she moves on to a smaller one. The wider the comb, the more volume and texture your hair will have after using the hair dryer. So I started with this because it's wet and I don't want to have too much breakage, and then I switched to this one so that I can really get it to be really straight and almost flat. But the thing about using the hair dryer is it's not, well, I guess you can if you're a professional, but doing it by yourself at home, it's never really gonna be as flat as when you use the flat iron, because the flat iron actually presses the hair flat. I really want to avoid using my flat iron all the time. I only use my flat iron when I need to trim and on my relaxer day, because I just like doing that. I mean, I probably shouldn't, but hair is still on my head, so maybe it's not that bad. So once my hair is dry but not too dry, that's the key. You want to dry your hair until it's not dripping, but you don't want it to be super brittle, especially in the ends. They dry really fast and then your scalp will be kind of moist, so just look out for that. Your ends will kind of tell you, hey, it's too much stuff. So after I'm done with the hair drying, next I go in with my hair oil, which is my amla hair oil, and I just start it all over my scalp, and then I pour just a little bit into the palm of my hand, rub it together, get it a little bit warm, and just work it through my hair. And I try to massage my scalp as well. I also massage my scalp when I'm shampooing my hair. Actually, it's very good to do that because it stimulates all the blood flow, so I do that every wash day. Lastly, I finish off with this Dark and Lovely anti-breakage oil moisturizer, and I used about 2 pumps of it, and I just worked my way through my hair, and especially focusing on the ends. They are the oldest part of my hair, and I know for a fact that they tend to get more dry than the rest of my hair. The hair that's closer to your scalp does have natural oil, so that hair tends to not be as dry as the ones right at the end, which are quite old and fragile. So you need to take extra care of these little babies. I figured doing this with the heat protectant, the oil, and the cream was kind of like a little LOC if you think about it. So my hair does have a lot of moisture, and what I like about this method of kind of switching between this big comb and this little one is that I get very little breakage, and I think I did film that. You'll see that the breakage was very minimal. There were just like maybe few strands, maybe 3 or 4 strands there. Even in the bathroom when I shampooed my hair, I got very little breakage. The less it breaks, the more you retain and the longer your hair will grow. So right now, this is the final result. My hair is very moist. It's not tangled, and what I love about this, it's got a little bit of texture and it's got volume. Although the volume part could be because of that Mera Amla volumizing shampoo and conditioner. I do end up with this very light fluffy hair. I'm not sure when I'm gonna trim my hair again. I don't think it really needs it at this point. We'll see. Sometime in the near future. So that's the trick: reducing breakage, retains length. Obviously, the more length you retain, the longer your hair will be, because you'll have more hair actually still left there attached, you know. If you want to see my whole length check and relaxer update, that was actually in last week's video, so you can check that out. I will link that up there or in the description box if you're on mobile. So that's it for this video. I hope that you learned a lot from this. Comment down below, what is your favorite method of drying your hair? Do you prefer the hairdryer, or do you prefer to air dry, or do you use one of those wet and dry hair straighteners? There are also some combs out there which are like you plug in and the comb and the bristles heat up, and you can use that to dry your hair. I have one of those, but it's for dry hair, not wet hair, so that could be a thing, but it's not meant to be used on wet hair, so that's why I don't use it. Although I would really like to invest in one of those air drying combs. I think Revlon has one. They call it One Step, but yeah. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and don't leave without subscribing, please. That would make me so sad. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. My eyeliner is so nice today. Your 1 rand chips are not gonna be as nice as your 15 rand lace. It doesn't happen in this nation. Just checking that I blended my foundation properly. I wear a very light amount of foundation because I want color on my face, but I still want to look like myself, you know? Yeah, it's weird, it's complicated. Maybe a little bit, take it a little higher. I like how even though my hair isn't flat ironed, it still came out to the same length with just the hair dryer and the combs. That's the thing about hooded eyes. As soon as you look a little bit too up, there goes